Don't let me walk on you tonight. Don't let me walk on you tonight.
Yo, what's up, guys? Back at you with another one on today. We're going to talk some NBA basketball. And we're going to talk about the Phoenix Suns currently and the moves that they're making to try to get this roster better and get ready to make a run for the postseason. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, the Phoenix Suns make a move on today. We know that currently they made a move to bring in Chris Paul. Now they're adding a guy that they can bring in off the bench or a guy that can start. Just never know what type of role that Jae Crowder will play. But let's talk about the deal that the Phoenix Suns just gave him. Jae Crowder is getting a 3-year deal, reportedly worth $30 million. And definitely, I think it's a great deal for him, especially when he had played extremely well in the playoffs for the Miami Heat, coming over in a trade from the Memphis Grizzlies over to the Heat. And I think he played about 22 games in the postseason and started all of them. So Jae Crowder is one of those guys that's a 3-and-D guy that's going to play great defense. That's going to be a guy that can come in and contribute to the team. And that's what you need. When you're in the NBA, you definitely need that depth on your bench. And definitely Jae Crowder, if he's coming off the bench, he will be able to provide that leadership and the depth and the points that they need off the bench. He's a guy that can go out there and get you 17, 20 anytime off the bench. The dude can shoot the three, and definitely he's a physical guy. And this is something that Devin Booker wanted on the team. He wanted pieces around him that was going to be able to make this team go to the next level. And that's what you want to do. You know, if you're the Phoenix Suns, that's the only thing that you're trying to do is get into the postseason. Devin Booker has played a lot of games in the NBA, but he has not played currently in the NBA's postseason yet. And I think by him getting a couple pieces that will propel this team to get to the next level, I think that Jae Crowder definitely is one of those guys. Chris Paul is definitely one of those guys that this team will be a lot better from. I know that they ended up losing Kelly Oubre, definitely, who was a fan favorite. A lot of people really, really love Kelly Oubre in Phoenix. But at the same time, we know that it's a business. And I knew that that's why I made a video about Kelly Oubre, because I knew it was going to be a situation where the Suns could probably let him go and keep Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges. Now, it could have went anywhere. They could have let one of those guys go, but I guess Kelly Oubre was the guy that they figured that they would release because he was on a deal that I think was a 1-year deal worth $15 million. I think it was just for this season. So they probably could have out to keep him, but they probably didn't want to sign him to a bigger contract. So that's probably the reason why they released Kelly Oubre. But at the same time, I think that Jae Crowder is going to be a guy that provides that punch off the bench, a guy that's going to come in and provide. He's going to cover the team's go-to players and things of that nature. So bringing him along the team is definitely something that's going to be good for the Phoenix Suns, because you're trying to make it into the postseason. You know, a lot of people have them slated to make the postseason this season, whether they're going to be at the number 4 or number 8 seed. The Phoenix Suns are doing what they need to do to get this team and roster better. And I think by them adding Jae Crowder is definitely going to add to that second unit, because you need guys to come in and the guys that's going to contribute off the bench. You need those guys to come in and play excellent and well. And hopefully the draft pick that they picked, Jalen Smith, hopefully this kid pans out. He's 6'10", and he was a double-double machine in college. And hopefully he'll be able to bring that same tenacity to the Phoenix Suns, and this team will be able to get into the postseason. Definitely, I know that Devin Booker is going to be one of those players that's going to bring it every night. Chris Paul, he's going to bring it every night. So it's just up to the team. Guys like DeAndre Ayton stepping up his game, Cam Johnson stepping up his game, Mikal Bridges stepping up his game. And I definitely think that this team is headed in the right direction and will ultimately make it into the place of being in the postseason next year. So hopefully this team definitely gets better. And hopefully Jae Crowder will be that guy that adds the punch that they need off the bench, and a guy that's going to bring the leadership with them as well. So, all right, guys, let me know what you think about the signing of Jae Crowder if you're a Phoenix Suns fan. And until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.
Don't let me walk on you tonight. Don't let me walk.